Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that do rule a great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. I'd like to say shalom to you humble and sincere sisters out there as well. This lesson will be entitled, He That Loveth Her, Loveth Life, right? And the her is referring to wisdom. Alright, the scriptures is refer to wisdom as a she, right? As a woman that you fall in love with, as a wife that you stay true to all your days. Right, again take one time, it say Sirach chapter 4 verse 11. Wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold of them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, Yahweh will bless. They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, that Yahweh doth love. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. Right, so by going after wisdom, by going after this word, right, it says shall inherit glory, you shall be filled with joy. Right, it says he that loveth her loveth life. So when you really think about it, as scriptures say, to be allied unto wisdom is immortality, and to be allied unto wisdom is all the things that the heart could possibly seek for. Right? A lot of people tend to try to find joy in various things of this world, whether it be sex or drugs or entertainment or whatever distraction it could be, but hey, only wisdom could bring you true joy. You understand? Because hey, even though we have this wisdom right now and we're suffering, the ending of this wisdom, the ending of this walk is gonna be all the things that is promised in this book, as scripture says, right? For these words are faithful and true, right? The words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai are true, right? Not void. Alright, the scriptures talk about them in patience who seek for what? Glory, honor, immortality. It say, he that holdeth wisdom fast shall inherit glory. Right? They say, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations. Right? So by holding fast to wisdom, right, by holding on to wisdom, you would be allied unto immortality. You would have dominion, rulership, and power. You would have glory and honor. You would have strength. You would have everlasting joy. You would have every infinite wealth. You understand? These ways come from seeking after wisdom. Right, Ecclesiasticus 30 verse 15. Salak. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, I would start at 13. It says, moreover, by the means of her I shall obtain immortality, and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. Right, so the her again is referring to wisdom. It says, moreover, by the means of wisdom I will obtain immortality, and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. Right? A lot of these people in the world, they spend their lives pursuing sports or pursuing music or pursuing a specific career, right? Or pursuing wealth, and their names are forgotten in time. Right? Then they live their lives as if it was nothing. But hey, the men of the Lord, the men and the women of the Lord, of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, they're gonna leave behind an everlasting memorial. Their names will never be forgotten. Right? They would always be known as the elect. They were the first fruits, the chosen that came out of great tribulation, that will always be known forevermore. You understand that this is the elect. Verse 14, it say, I shall set the people in order, and the nations shall be subject unto me. Right? This was going to come from wisdom, dominion. Right? You're going to be able to set the people in order, and the nations shall be subject unto you. Right? These other nations shall bow themselves down to you. Verse 17. Now when I considered these things in myself and pondered them in my heart, how that to be allied unto wisdom is immortality. So to be a friend of wisdom, to be hand in hand with wisdom, will bring forth everlasting life. It says, and great pleasure it is to have her friendship, and in the works of her hands are infinite riches. Right? So, as I say, a lot of these people, they seek after wealth and all these things, but hey, they would never have this type of wealth. They would never have this type of riches. Their money they would always be able to count how much they have. But hey, with wisdom we'll have what? Infinite riches, right? Infinite, never-ending wealth. That is not something you could possibly imagine how rich you could be, right? And that's gonna come through what? Through wisdom, right? And where is that wisdom found? It is found in Yahushai. Book of John chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning was Yahushai, the Word, and the Word was with the powers, and the Word was a power. The same was in the beginning with the powers. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made, right? Because Yahushai made everything that we see, right? Through the Spirit and power of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. It's in him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Right? So in Yahushai dwelleth what? Life. And the life was the light of men, the guide of men, right? And this light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Right? The Spirit of Yahushai, right? The Spirit of Yahushai is given unto the elect. And what did that Spirit allow? That Spirit allowed the elect to see. You understand? It allowed them to remember, and it allowed them to see in this darkness. But the scriptures show you here what? The light, this same Spirit, it's shining in the darkness, right? It's shining among these people, among the other Israelites, but they're unable to comprehend it because it wasn't made for them to comprehend. So in Yahushua is what? Is life, and this life is light. You understand? A guide. What does a light allows you to see? What it says in Sirach 19 verse 19. It says the knowledge of the commandments of Yahweh is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. The fear of Yahweh is all wisdom, and all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency. Alright? So the knowledge of the commandments is the doctrine of life. In Yahushua is what? Is life. You understand? So in Yahushua lies the knowledge of the commandments. In Yahushua lies obedience. In Yahushua lies knowledge and understanding and this truth. In Yahushua lies faith. You understand? And all things that is needed for salvation. Right? That is found in Yahushua. Right? It's the fear of the Lord is all wisdom. The wisdom is what? The performance of the law. Right? So in Yahushua, right? The light that is in Yahushua, the life that is in Yahushua, right? Executing the law is found in Yahushua as well. So to follow Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, right? To follow Yahushua is to be as perfect as one could be. You understand? To do all the things that is pleasing to the Heavenly Father. You know? Let's see. The last precept of Proverbs 8 verse 11, it says, "For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it." Right? So there's nothing on this earth, no woman, no amount of riches, no nothing, no physical thing, no, absolutely nothing could compare to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that is found in Yahweh Shai, that is found in Yahweh. A gift, this gift that was given unto us is there's no greater gift. Right? It reminds me of a dream I had. Right? I had in the dream I had a ring. It was a gold ring, but the ring lost its shine. You know, and it had this collector, I would call him. You know, he was going around buying gold, right? Or not just gold, but he was buying all things that he thought to be valuable. You know, and he came to my home and was inquiring of the ring. You know, and I watched the ring and I tell him, "Hey, this ring old. Watch how it's smudged up and dirty and, you know, rusty and all these things." I said, "This ring ain't no good." And he say, "You wouldn't believe this ring is the rarest item in all the earth right now. And right now men dying and, you know, fighting and killing each other to get their hands on this piece of gold here. Right? It rare and it like no other." And I tell him, "Nah, it can't be that, but how dirty this is over." And he say, "Yeah, it's dirty now." He say, "But hey, it just need a proper cleaning and all these things." Right? And you will see it will shine like no other stone. You know, and you would see its wood then. Right? And then he tell me he wanted to pay me I think 7,000 or so something, so a number with 7 in it for the ring. And I told him, "Hey, it can't be bought." You know, and my breakdown and my interpretation of that dream was that, hey, the ring was representation of the truth, and the ring was smudged up and dirty because that's how it is now. Hey, we have this wisdom, we have the truth, but we ain't have it in its full effect yet because we still on this side, we still in these corruptible fleshly prisons, still being ruled by Esau Edom. You know, so even though we have the wisdom, we still low. But the time will come where things will be fulfilled, and this same wisdom, it will shine. You understand? Where you see the true beauty of that ring. You know, you see its true value in the days to come. You know, with that, this was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash, Shalom.